Well, as you'll know, it's lockdown 2 in England, and so we can't be at Strawberry Field at the moment, which is why I've set up a mini Strawberry Field at home. And it's where I'll be speaking to you this week with some pauses and times for reflection. You know, it's a shame when we can't be together, isn't it? I really miss my colleagues. I miss my friends. I miss meeting visitors from near and far who travel to Strawberry Field. I love to hear stories. I hear their stories, and that might be that they were a child in the original Salvation Army children's home there. Or they might have known John Lennon as a lad. Or they might just want to be there to find peace and stillness. Well, we're all connecting in different ways, and we're telling our stories in different ways at the moment. And one of the ways, of course, is via the internet. And what an amazing world it is. One of the stories that really spoke to me over the past couple of weeks was one that's been doing the rounds on media. And it was about a ballerina, a former ballerina. She is now a very elderly lady with Alzheimer's. But she used to be a ballerina and have a company in New York. And what happened was a company who specialise in bringing music to those with mental health conditions brought her the soundtrack of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake. And they put headphones on this lady who was sitting motionless in a chair. She wasn't able to move very much now at all. They put the headphones on and they played the Swan theme from the ballet. It was astonishing to watch the reaction of that lady. She lifted her head. She knew exactly where to look. Her muscle memory came into play. She'd played that role so many times. Her arms were outstretched, her hands beautiful. The ballerina was there again. All of her upper body moved in time to the glorious music. To see something like that is quite staggering, and it shows the power of music and dance to speak into our minds. It reminded me of being with a group of people from a church, and we went into a dementia care home, and we were doing a service. And it was an Easter time service, and there were all sorts going on in that room. There were dogs wandering in and out. There were people wandering in and out. There were those who really couldn't speak anymore. There were those who were trying to connect, but there were so many barriers. And there was a lady in front of us with no communication. She just stared at us. Until we'd gone our way quite a way through the service. And then we sang, "Christ the Lord is risen today." And suddenly, out of nowhere, she sang at the top of her voice, every single word, word perfect. It was astonishing. And then at the end of the hymn, nothing. What is deep down in each of us? What makes us tick? What makes you tick? We all create memories all the time. Since Strawberry Field reopened its doors in September 2019, we've been making a lot of memories, and it's been fantastic to share with others on the journey as we've explored new ways of faith and reflecting on matters, well, the things of life and the stuff of life that is so important. Now, there will be many memories which have been created, which are very special. And they will be remembered, even in these days of lockdown. And we look forward to the time when we will open our gates again and welcome you in and say, let's create more memories, to walk together, to explore together, and to continue making shared memories. And so we stop for our daily pause, a daily prayer to remember. As days turn to weeks and the weeks turn to months, we search for you, Lord. As we doubt, then don't doubt, then doubt again, we ask you that you take away our fear. I do believe. Please help my unbelief. As thoughts turn to those we long to be close to, we ask that we become more aware of your closeness to us. How can we be strong and courageous? Give us the strength. We just don't have ourselves. For today, for tomorrow, and for all the days of our lives. Amen.